but I've just woken up to what sounded like someone screaming. Can't figure out what that is. Wow. I'm sure this building is where they filmed some of the Cragvale coiners. The texture of a 6-year-old's flip-flop. Not what I were expecting anyway. How did you like your first night in the van? Eh? We're out again, but this time we're in the right field. When I parked up last time, it was over there, over at road, and that's not actually the campsite. This is, and look at the view we've got. Absolutely stunning. And we've got it all to ourselves, haven't we, mate? Eh? I'm starving, but my meat hasn't defrosted yet. So I've left that in the sink defrosting. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down into Heptonstall down here, because it's a medieval village and it's quite picturesque. Maybe we'll grab something to eat down there, or maybe a pint. Cheers. Come on. Oh, I just love little villages like this. There's the old original water pump here as well. 1891. Not quite medieval, but old enough. It's right up on top of hills, this as well. In the middle of nowhere. If I remember rightly, I think there's 3 churches up here. Well, there might just be 2. One old decrepit one. Oh, here it is. There's the first one, and the other one's just behind it over there, but I need to figure out a way to get down to it. Bet there's been plenty of stories told in there. Way up. Is this the way we go? Imagine your house being there, look. Graveyard right next to it. Or graveyard as your back garden, should I say. Let's see if we can get inside. Wow, look at this place. I'm sure that Sir David Hartley's grave is here. If you don't know who's Sir David Hartley, or King David Hartley as he were called, he was the leader of the Cragvale coiners. Oh, here we go, look. All pennies on it. David Hartley, 1770 to 1779. 89, sorry. Wow. Yeah, pigeons cooing. And then there's the other church over there. Come on. So much history here, so much. There've been that many wars and battles here over the centuries. I covered a bit of one in one of my other videos where Sorby and Heptonstall. Oh, she's having a wee. Where Sorbet and Heptonstall were battling. It was the Oliver Cromwell era. I'm on the hunt for a place called Slaughter Gap. It's the place of the battle of the Roundheads and the Cavaliers from 1644 between Heptonstall and Sorbet. Right, let's go find a pub. I'm sure this building is where they filmed some of the Cragvale Coiners TV series that's just been done. Wasn't this supposed to be David Hartley's house, I think? Or we're at the pub. And these were the stairs, maybe, where they were sat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Pretty sure. That's the grammar school look. 1642. Well, cheers. Well, that was disappointing. I got some a fish cake starter. They only do Thai food there, and the lass that served me food, she looked about 10-year-old. But yeah, fish cake starter. The fish cakes were like the texture of a 6-year-old's flip-flop, proper rubbery. And the Wainwright beer, that were quite warm. Well, it were lukewarm. Wasn't exactly cold. Not what I were expecting anyway. There she is, look. I think from all the comments that I've had about what to call her, people have been saying Fendy, and they've been saying the Ark because it's a Town Ace Noah. I thought I might mash them together and call it Fendark. Let's get to the Fendark. Hey, I don't know. Let me know what you think. There you go, mate. Got some din-dins. There you go. Get that down you. Oh, mate. Oh, it's nice here. Nice view. What do you think to me windows anyway? Tinted and blue. I love them. I love this little camper. Got a nice grey awning as well. And these windbreakers, these were from Lidl. I bought them years ago because we used to do a bit of camping and stuff, and I've took them down on beach and whatnot when we've been on beach with kids. Don't know what else to show you. Oh yeah, I started changing this lot from that grey to this, but I'm not too sure about that stone effect. But what I do like is what I've done this table in, if I can get it down. Don't know if I'll get it down now. I do like that, so I might do all that in wood just to break up the grey a bit, because everything's grey. I've got some new seat covers which were, I think they were like 16 quid, PU leather from China. Oh, let me put that back up there. Oh, it's not going to go up there now, is it? Hold on. There we go. Oh, rubber steering wheel cover, because the steering wheel, look, it's like Wensleydale cheese and it just crumbles off in your hand. But other than that, oh, I've done the ball joints and a few bushes under the front. Oh, and it's still knocking, so I've ordered a couple more bushes and stuff. I'll do backside as well. Ooh, backside. Yeah, that pub, the Cross Inn, I think it's called. It were like, have you seen American Werewolf in London where they walk into the pub? Everyone just stops and stares at them. You made me miss. Yeah, we're like that. Bit strange. Are you happy now? There we go. She's just been scratching about for about 10 minutes. Try and get comfy. I've come in for a little bit because it were getting just a little bit nippy. Oh, rain's starting now as well. I don't know whether to leave this pop top open all night. Do we leave them open? I ain't got a clue. I'll try it and see. But it does have some little pinholes and stuff in it up there. So, and the bug mesh, that needs changing because that's got some big rips and stuff in it. But yeah, it's just started raining. That chair there, I had to buy a new chair. I do have normal ones, you know, them normal fold up ones, but they're just too big to fit underneath there. It needed to be less than 60 centimetres tall, so it'd slot underneath there. So I got that off Amazon. Little table, I already had that. When me doing wild camping and stuff, then I've already had pretty much loads of stuff anyway, because I'm a gear junkie, as they say. Hold on, getting messages from Daily Outdoors. Is it too dark in here for GoPro? Hold on, let me get some light on. Go. Is it that button? That button? Not any better? Probably not. Silly little light. I have brought some stuff to cut out for this. That sort of stuff. Well, I got some new stuff because that absolutely stinks. Apparently it was an old guy that used to have this van, and I unrolled them and they absolutely reek. It smells like dog piss, but it's obviously just his breath, you know, from how many years he's owned this van, just sticking to it. So I have bought some new stuff for that, but I can't be asked to do it today. And with me having the site all to myself, I just don't think that I need to do it. Yeah, look, still building a nest, and she's still not eating her a duck. Even though she keeps looking at it every now and again. Can't you get comfy, mate? You can do it. How long is it going to take you? Come on, I believe in you. Oh, nearly. Oh, you're sighing now. You fed up? Not get comfy? You silly sausage. So the reason why we didn't have a video this week is because, or last week should I say, is because family cat died. Now this cat was a feral cat that fell out of the roof of where my kid's mum worked, so it were a feral cat, but it fell out of the roof as a kitten, and it was called Niska. That's what it was called, but we ended up calling it Pig because it were absolutely thick as pig shit. But it was more like a dog than a cat, and I absolutely loved it. It used to sit on my shoulder. It was like a parrot. Lovely little cat. I'm not really a cat sort of person, but like I said, this one was more like a dog. But we had to have it put down. It got really poorly. It was about, I don't know, maybe about 10-year-old. So it was at its end of its tether anyway. Now I'll tell you what shit me up the other night at home. I was sat on the sofa, 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me paint them picture actually. 2 o'clock in the morning, the only light that's emitting is from the TV. And where I'm sat on the sofa, I can see straight through the doorway into the kitchen. So I'm sat there watching rubbish on YouTube, as I do, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I see in the kitchen a black shadow just go across. And then I heard something knock over in the kitchen. Oh fuck, someone's in my house. So I've got up to go and have a look, and I've gone in, feeling light switch, see where light switch, and then the black shadow's gone that way, then up onto my kitchen counter. And as I turned light on, the black shadow's gone straight out my window. So I've run out the back door, turned light on, and it were a black cat. It ran up and over my fence. So a black cat had sneaked into my house with window open. So what's the moral of that story? Don't leave your windows open at night time? I don't know. But I absolutely shat my pants. Hearing our Fenzel snooze, it's like white noise to me. It just puts me to sleep as well. Alright, mate. Is that your ass? Oh, did you hear that? I ended up lying down for a bit, but I ended up just drifting off to sleep. It's been peaceful though, but I've just woken up to what sounded like someone screaming. Can't figure out what that is. Must be some type of bird. Let me know in comments if you know what it is. Lovely, isn't it? Oh, what a morning. I think I could get used to this van life stuff. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Using this stove in the van, one because the gas is well expensive, and two It'll double up as a heater as well in a pinch in winter. Yeah, I think I'll use butter next time. Butter. Right, I need a knife. Pork loin steaks. I'll tell you what, it were a little bit different than doing a number 2 how I'd usually do it outside, where I have to dig an hole and squat. Use that thing there. It twists and then all collapses down into one. It's got a seat and a bag that you can put in it. And then once you've finished, you just take the bag out and then launch it over onto your next door neighbour's roof or something. Oh, you can see Studley Pike from here, just above them trees. That's where I shot the music video for Midnight Architects. Oh, it's glorious, mate, glorious. Tell you what did come in handy while I was doing a bob last night. This light here. It's one that I've got for camping. I use it as a filming light. It's from Woken, called the F5, but it's got a magnetic thing on it, so most of the stuff that I've got is all stuff that I've had from wild camping anyway. So I haven't spent much money on, you know, the stuff itself, wheel clamp and stuff like that, toilet, electric hookup and stuff, but most of the other stuff I've already had. Oh, this chair, I've got loads of chairs, but I wanted one that's a bit higher and a bit more comfortable than my normal backpacking chairs, and one that would fit into the under the seat, and this one works perfectly. Nice little backrest on it. I think it was only like 20 quid on Amazon. I'll put a link to everything in the description anyway, so you can have a look at stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have me tea, and then we'll wait for everything to dry out. You're having your breakfast now, mate, as well. So people were concerned about Fendy in my last video, and I was as well, but I think the leg twitching thing was just allergies to the grass. She was rubbing herself in that grass. I don't know what grass it was. I'll have to go check, I think, to see what it is, because she's not supposed to have environmental allergies, just a lot of food allergies. So what I did that night, I got her home and washed her, and then she was fine after that. But I have been to the vets, and to do with her back legs going, because they keep scraping on tarmac and they're a bit wobbly and stuff, and it's either arthritis, but she doesn't seem to be in any but she doesn't seem to be in a, I can't say it, can I? But she doesn't seem to be in any pain, or what's the other one? Degenerative hyopathy, I think it's called. It's a neurological, I can't speak, can I? It's something to do with your brain, and it makes your legs not work, and that's genetic, and there's no cure to it. And obviously with arthritis, you've just got to manage it. But I'm thinking about getting a little pram pushchair with off-road wheels. So when we do go on as walks, I can still, you know, take that with, and then if she struggles, I'll just stick her in that. Plus it can carry my backpack as well, can't it? Win-win. I have got a papoose for her as well. One that it's like a backpack, but you just stick her in that. That's on its way, so we'll see. Anyway, that's enough of me jib-jabbering on. I hope you liked the video. If you did, Give us a thumbs up, won't you? Thanks for watching.